Okay, Detroit Lions have one final preseason game to really finalize the roster, and there's really one spot that we're all kind of curious about, and it's that wide receiver position. We know kind of our main guys, but we really need a little bit more depth there. We've got 3 guys, maybe 4, really vying for it, and so we're going to break it down. I'm going to tell you who I think is going to make that final roster spot. You let me know in the comments. But first, where do you plan on watching the Kansas City Chiefs game, the opening game for the Detroit Lions? Are you going to be, will you be there by chance? That'd be crazy. Or are you going to be at home? You're going to be at a bar? You're going to be watching with friends? Let me know in the comments your plans for that first game. Can't wait for it. Okay, here's our depth chart. Obviously, Jameson Williams is out, but Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Reynolds, Kalif Raymond, they're all in. Marvin Jones. Then who is it, right? So if we look at it here, this breaks it down. After the first preseason game, it looked like there had several candidates to make the team as wide receiver 5 or possibly 6. Excuse me, possibly 6. Now, on the surface, it looks like Chase Cota, right? He's big. He's got the size. He's got the production so far in preseason. But I made a video about this. He lacks the special teams contribution. So for him to just sit there at wide receiver 5 and just sit there and not really ever play and contribute on special teams, that's what hurts him really. So Dylan Drummond can play some special teams, had a strong offseason. He's been raved about how he's always open. He's always around the ball. Can't ignore him. Love that guy out of Eastern Michigan. Maurice Alexander made his case with an electric 95-yard punt return touchdown. That was big. Special teams. Anytime, I mean, you make it happen, right? You can talk about it. You can be like, man, he's been showing some things in practice, but at the end of the day, in a game, he did a 95-yard punt return for a touchdown. Maurice Alexander. And then 7th-round pick, Antoine Green managed to haul in 3 catches for 36 yards. Everyone's on Chase Cota. I get it. I really do. But I think because of the special teams play and contributions of Dylan Drummond and just his ability to constantly mentioned by the coaches, I think Dylan Drummond is the guy that's going to make the team. He's going to be the receiver that we keep as that wide receiver 5 because we know, they break it down right here. Amon-Ra, Kalif Raymond, Josh Reynolds, Marvin Jones, those guys are all locks. Jameson Williams, of course, when he comes back. But I think Dylan Drummond, the rookie, undrafted rookie out of Eastern Michigan, that'd be pretty cool. But let me know in the comments. Chase Cota's getting a lot of love, and I get that. But I think you have to be able to contribute on special teams. Otherwise, Dylan Drummond Chase Cota will just sit there and won't play, barring an injury. So I don't know. It's a wasted roster spot with Cota. So again, let me know in the comments. But Alexander hasn't seen the field since last preseason game. Denzel Mims' dream died off. The Lions cut him earlier this week. So we've had a lot of different things happen just with the Lions at the wide receiver position, where at one time thought, oh man, I mean, look at this, what they had as a starting lineup before, obviously, Amon-Ra, Marvin Jones, Jameson Williams was suspended. So we're thinking, let's go. But Jameson Williams was suspended. Trinity Benson never pans out. Josh Reynolds, hopefully he can be the man. And you're just looking for that other piece that we need in the wide receiver room to make sure that we've kind of got something there. So I'm not worried about it, but it'd be nice to see kind of what happens there down the road. Now I keep looking here. All right. I'm sticking with Drummond. Okay. Well, Saturday was certainly a step down from what we've come to expect from the undrafted rookie at Eastern Michigan. He still put it together for me, the cleanest resume throughout the offseason activities. He's constantly getting open, which is showed against Saturday with a nice 23-yard pickup. So that's the thing. And I heard the Lions running back coach talk about this. When you're trying to decide kind of these bubble guys on the roster, you can't look at the last week or the last 2 weeks. And I think that's where Chase Cota's really stood out. He's really been a good player over the last couple weeks for sure. But if you look at all the way back to OTAs, who has really put in that body of work that you can't forget about? Like, man, hey, Drummond was good here. He was good here. So I think that's good. And again, they nail it. This is prior to Detroit. I was just talking about it. Dan Campbell said he makes plays every day. He really mentally can play all the positions. That's big. He competes in special teams. I would say it's hard to ignore him. He's just hard to ignore. He's continuing to climb the depth chart, so he's doing exactly what a guy like him has to do. He's doing everything right, rarely messes something up. And if he does, he learns from it and grows, and it doesn't happen again. Love it. Here's Chase Cota. certainly make a case for himself. And while his offensive performance was just okay, being a viable option on special teams as a punt returner will only help his case, even if the Alreadys have their guy in Raymond. So he can do it, but will he? No, he really won't. So I still like to see kind of what happens. So there's still some drama left in kind of who's going to be where, who's going to, who are we going to keep, who are we going to cut, the whole thing. So this last preseason game against the Carolina Panthers will tell us a lot. It's the final chance for everybody to really put their name out there to see what they've got. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know where you're going to be watching that opening game just 2 weeks away. Under 2 weeks away. Can't wait to see that and get things rolling with the Detroit Lions in the 2023 season. See y'all in the next one.